This video was a follow-up to that video I did talking about the new defense tactic that I'm using out here on the streets to help keep me safe, where I said to use the horn before you pass a car. Sure, you know, yeah, I'm here, baby. To help alert them, to let them know where you are, just to prevent a car from maybe pulling out in front of you. And a lot of you guys gave me some feedback and told me, hey, CycleCruza, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Guys, I'm lost out here. I'm in some little dink town here in Ohio. But that's where this wonderful GPS comes into play, where I just hit go home. And it calculates, it tells me exactly how to get out of this little dink town and get back home. I love these little towns in Ohio, by the way. I'm not making fun of this town, because I know somebody's gonna be like, CycleCruza, that's where I live, man. You making fun of my town. I ain't making fun of it, man. I love these little Ohio towns. You know what I'm saying? They look like they about to go do some drinking. Go get some beers. Yeah, buddy. Or let's go do some mudding. We're gonna do some mudding in the 4x4 truck. Hey, that's fun. I used to do that. I had a pickup truck. I used to do off-road, and I love it, man. I'm not making fun of it, guys. Just being silly with it. I love pickup trucks, 4x4s, lifted, everything else, guys. You know, I'm into that off-road hooligan lifestyle. But yeah, guys, I know a lot of you guys commented and you're like, CycleCruza, man, that may not be the best advice to, you know, honking at a car, you know, before you pass it. Let it be seen, baby. You know, to prevent it from pulling out on you, because you honking the horn, that could like piss off cars, you know, in front of you, or piss off that car, and they may come and try to like mow you down. You know, yeah, if I would say if you live in Ohio, in what you call it, New York, California, or perhaps Miami, South Florida, you're right. Because I'll tell you guys, you got to be careful using the horn, because it could get you killed. When I first moved down to South Florida, as some of you may know, I lived in South Florida for like 8 years. My family still lives down there. And I want to make sure this truck is going to turn. But I honked at a couple of cars, and my cousin was like, dude, don't honk at cars down here, because people are crazy. We don't do that around these parts. Now, you may do that in Ohio, but you don't do that down here, because these people are crazy. They'll shoot you, man. And I can tell you, in California, same thing. I went out there, and craziest drivers. I tell you, we have a family member that actually got shot in the head, in the face, because of angry driver, man. He upset a driver, and the driver just came up to him and shot him in his mug. It's crazy. So yeah, you may not want to use that defense technique that I talked about at bonk at every single car you pass. You may want to use your judgment. What I would recommend that you want to be cautious also of is, you know, use your throttle to catch their attention as well, like some people mention, if you have a louder exhaust. But you have to be careful with that too, because there could be a law against loud exhausts in you know, in your particular jurisdiction. So you might want to be careful of that. Out here in Ohio, I can bonk at cars, I can rev the throttle, cops don't bother me, cars don't bother. We don't get upset by people honking their horn out here. You know, unlike these, you know, California, New York, you know, major metropolitan areas where you get, you know, a lot of traffic. People are really stressed out because of the high traffic and everything. You know, we don't have that super high traffic. As you can see here, it's nice and laid back out here. People real laid back and cool in Ohio. That's why I moved back to Ohio. I couldn't stay in Florida, man. I'll tell you guys, you got nice weather in the winter time, but it's ridiculously hot in the summer with the humidity. It's like a sauna down there. You got to take like minimum 2 showers a day. Bugs galore, snakes. You guys can have it, man. Bunch of angry, a lot of New Yorkers down there, bad drivers. No hate against my New York people out there, but you guys do have some tempers. I hate to stereotype you, man, but I'm keeping it real. But yeah, you know what, like I said, it's a judgment call for you. What I say is look in the driver's eyes, and if they're not looking at you, definitely bonk your horn, which happens often, at least for me out here. I see a lot of people like looking at their phone or looking at something else. You want to catch their attention, man, and you know, either using your throttle or using a horn. So it's up to you, but it's like I said, out here on the streets, you know, your life is in your own hands. It's up to you. You know, do you care about being irritating and annoying to people? Does that bother you, as opposed to helping prevent you from getting killed out here on the streets? I mean, which one do you pick? I pick staying safe, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about irritating people, you know? That's why I wear this high vis. It irritates the human eye. You know, it's not pleasing to look at, but that's what you want. You want people to see you. That's the point of being a motorcycle rider out here, is to draw attention. Like I said though, you live in New York, California, Miami, Chicago or something, you know, Philadelphia, you got to be careful using that horn, because you got a lot of people that probably could mow you down just because you irritating them with the horn. So like I said, it's a judgment call, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do out here in Ohio to keep me safe. I know some of you guys are CycleCruza, man. If you're that paranoid about getting nailed by a car or something, then you need to hang up. You need to quit riding a motorcycle. No, I'm not fearful of it. I'm not scared. I'm just taking precaution to help prevent, you know, an accident. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not scared of these cars that pull out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I put my life in the hands of God as I pray before I ride. And leave it, you know, whatever, and I try to be a good person and try to have good karma, but and do what I can to help prevent injury. But I'm not scared. I'm not riding around out here all scared, looking around, scared cars gonna pull out, scared I'm gonna get nailed from the back or something. If you're like that, then you need to quit riding a motorcycle, because you know, I don't ride like that. But I do ride defensively out here. You got to ride with some sense, you know. But it's up to you guys. Like I said, it's your life. Do what you want to do. I just give you tips that I use myself and that I feel are beneficial to me. By the way, if you want to see like my top 5 defensive tactics that I use, I did a video on that. Or how to ride defensively. I'll include those videos in the description and comment section of this video. If you want to get my gear, for those of you that always ask me about the camera that I use, my helmet, boots, pants, whatever, I always include links to all those main items in the description and comment section of this video. Or you can go to my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab, My Gear. And that's where I keep a listing of all links to all of the gear, cameras, everything that I use to do these videos and to ride my motorcycle. And if you want to see more of my videos, click on the menu tab, My Videos, and those are playlists to all of my 980 plus videos, man. It's crazy. I'm almost at 1,000 videos. I'm gonna do a 1,000 video giveaway for you guys, man. It's amazing. Wow. I've been a motovlogger since May of 2012. Time goes so fast, man. It's been fantastic. Time goes fast when you're having fun, man. Subscribe to my All in One Motorcycle channel. Hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends. And I do these videos to so we have a community discussion. You know, I'm not the expert sitting up here telling you what to do. I give you suggestions, ideas. I tell you what I do that I feel that helps me, and I want you to give feedback too. You know, I've learned a lot from you guys too, so that's why I do these videos to incite community discussion. But I appreciate all you guys. Take care. I wish you guys all the best. Stay safe.
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.